Sean McCabe. Welcome to the show. Hey, and welcome to the John A. McCabe Show, where it's all about accelerating your authority in your business or field of expertise. And we do that by helping entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, and speakers get seen, get heard, get noticed on any device, anywhere, anytime, in as little as 15 hours worth of effort, also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. Well, welcome to today's Anything Goes Friday. It's completely unscripted today, completely off the cuff. The individual I had scheduled canceled on me last minute last night, and because I had some client meetings this morning, I was unable to spend the time to actually put together a show. So I just want to welcome everybody who's on the show, and I'm just going to take a look to see who's actually joining me right now. But today's show is all about Q&A and just anything goes. So if you're joining me today, what I'd like you to do is, today's show is all about Q&A. Let me turn that down. Is just ask your questions. I'll be here to answer them on a coaching show. So it's Anything Goes Friday. Nothing's planned, nothing's scripted. So if you have some questions or comments, just let me know. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to do some work because I'm scheduled to be here from 1 to 2. So because I have nothing planned, I'm just going to actually do some work and bring up some information, and I'll just narrate what I'm doing as I'm going through it. So just let me take a quick peek here. I'm just going to bring up another screen so you can actually watch along and follow along as I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to bring up in my TV monitor just sort of some things that are going on in today's world, and let's see what's going on. Oh, I need to change screens. That's what I need to do. There we go. So I'm just going to go over and let's see, got some notifications. Oh, I'm just replying to my friend Joe Bavino, who was on the show last week. Just made a post, and I just made an offer to Joe to bring him on the show when he does one of his book launches. Actually, prior to the show, we'll do a 3-hour Facebook Live webcast. I can host it here in my studio, and Joe can be wherever he is, and his client can be wherever they are, and I can bring them both on screen, and we can actually I can produce the show from here, and we can do Joe's book launch. So let's see what Joe has to say. So I'm just going to read you what I wrote Joe. He was talking about a book launch, and he was unable to publish his book launch in the Publish and Profit community because he's not a certified individual. I am a certified individual, so I have the ability to do that. But what I reached out to Joe because Joe came on my show, and he was gracious enough to do that and share with his audience. So just let me bring in a different screen here just so you can read it. There we go. So now I can't read it. So I mentioned to Joe that I'll support him, and not just by buying his 99-cent book, but I'll also bring him on the show. We'll do a 3-hour Facebook Live event that day, and then bring him back on for the 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock show, and he can talk about the strategy of launching a book, the bestseller campaign. And I can also bring his client on as well, so we can have multiple people streaming in. And it's just my way in supporting Joe for actually coming on my show and supporting me at the same time. So he's definitely interested. He says, wow, that'll be awesome. My first client, a grieving mother, is also a friend. Such a great lady. November 29th is the birthday of her deceased teenage girl who died 10 years ago. So definitely, Joe. I'm just going to type in here for Joe to just send me a message. Just to PM me, and we will make the arrangements. So there we go. One good deed done for the day. So let's see what other good deeds I can do for people. If you have any questions you want me to answer, just type them in chat. I see Mark Weisenberger's joined us. Hey, Mark, how are you? If you have any questions, Mark, or anything that you would like to discuss or talk about, just let me know. Also, if you want to come on the show, just let me know. Just Skype me. Let me see if my Skype's open. Yeah, my Skype's open. Just Skype me and I'll bring you on the show. I can do that quickly and easily, I think. So, so today's Anything Goes Friday. Because of a last-minute cancellation, I never had anything planned for today. So I'm just going to do some work, just talk about anything and everything. If you have questions, comments, just let me know. Let's talk about something. I'm just waiting for some questions. So, as mentioned, my friend Joe Bavino is going to be doing a book launch on November 29th. You'll hear a lot more about that in the weeks to come. Next week, on next Thursday, just to let you know, give you a heads up, from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So that'll be noon to 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I'll be doing a live webcast. I'll stream it through Facebook Live at the same time. Excuse me. We'll be doing a webcast through YouTube from my client's Facebook, or not Facebook page, but from her website, where she's launching her book this Thursday, doing a pre-launch this Thursday. So we're going to have a 3-hour webcast from 9 a.m. to noon Mountain Standard Time, and then she'll be coming on the show from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock to talk about her book. She's one of my coaching clients, so we're going to have her on Hot Seat Coaching Thursday, just about the process that she went through to get to launching her, doing a pre-launch on her book. So you can stay tuned for more information about that. We're going to do a 3-hour webcast. We'll be streaming it live through YouTube Live through her website, and we'll also be doing a Facebook Live. We'll have a separate camera set up, probably just a phone, and we'll be streaming it live through Facebook as well. And just a 3-hour event to launch her book. So if we'll send out some more information later on this week. And so if something like that is of interest to you, if you're looking to do something where you have the ability to do a multiple hour event, if you are interested in something like that and you're not sure how to make it happen, definitely connect with me. It's a service that I offer by hosting multiple live events, as well as helping people host their Facebook Live show. I can create it into a set like this. We can do multiple scenes. We can bring in multiple people with regards to, multiple speakers. So I can set all that up as well. So if you're interested in anything like that, just let me know. I'm going to be working with a client. I have a client coming on, producing a show for her starting in the first week of November. We're doing a 4-week episode, all designed to help her generate leads and clients for her coaching program, her online coaching program, which she's going to be starting in December. So for 4 weeks, we're going to do a lead up. She'll be doing one show a week for 4 weeks, and with the sole purpose of getting people to buy into her online group coaching program. So if that's something that you'd be interested in doing or having on the show, just let me know. So this is Friday Anything Goes. As mentioned, I had a last-minute cancellation for a guest, and I had no time to plan. Normally I have time to plan a show. so I can usually present on topics. But today I'm just opening up for question and answer. I see Mike Lapierre joined us. Tony LeBlanc joined us. Tony, I'm not sure if you got my message. I was reaching out to you to see if I'm booking for guests on the show for November, and I was just wondering if you would be interested in one of the slots for Monday. Monday is real estate investing day. It's so I have three dates still open on Monday. So if you're interested, just let me know. But today is Anything Goes Friday, so I'm just doing a Q&A session, general topics, anything anybody wants to talk about, just leave me a question, and I'll definitely do my best to answer it. Let's see, let me just change the screens here. We don't need to be looking at my Facebook feed right at the moment. There we go. So if anyone has any questions, just let me know. But so I'm just going to be hanging out here for the hour, just answering questions and talking about general topics. So if anyone has anything, just let me know. Coming up next week on Monday, I have real estate investing. Monday, I have Dave DeBow coming in talking about raising capital. On Tuesday, I have a lovely lady coming in from Edmonton, a former Miss Edmonton, also works at the radio station The Bounce, and was also on the Breakfast TV morning station, and has also written a column in the I believe it was the Edmonton Sun. So she's going to be on Tuesday talking about how entrepreneurs or how businesses that are doing a podcast or doing a live show, how can they make it even better. She has a lot of experience when it comes to being on radio and being on TV. So she's going to bring in with her several tips to to being in front of the camera, as well as hosting your own podcast show. So that'll be a great episode on Tuesday. And that is as far as I have planned. Oh, Thursday, like I said, we're doing the 3-hour book launch in the morning. And then Thursday is the hot seat coaching session, where I'll have one of my private clients on, the Wendy Zelmer, who's actually launching the book Thursday morning. She'll be on talking about her experience going through the process of doing a pre-launch for her book. So that'll be on Thursday. And the rest of the month I don't have planned yet. So I'm reaching out today and this weekend. I'll be reaching out to a lot of clients, a lot of connections. I see Teresa Spinelli's joined us. Hi, Teresa. Teresa, I'll be reaching out to you again today or this week, looking to see if I can get you on the show in November. You wanted me to connect with you again just before November, so I'll be doing that over the weekend to see what your availability is like. So if anyone has any questions, today is just open question and answer day. I have nothing planned. If nobody asks any questions, I'm just going to sit here and drink beer, and I'll just start the weekend. So let me know if you have anything. Mark's got to run. Good luck. Thanks, Mark, and I'll talk to you soon. But if you're just joining me, it's the Johnny McCabe Show. Anything Goes Friday. Last minute cancellation has given me the opportunity to open up for question and answer. I don't have anything planned for today. I'm just going to sit in front of the camera and just wait for people to ask questions. But if there's anything you want to talk about, if you have any business questions, if you want any coaching advice, just let me know. And what I'll do is do my best to help you out. So I'm just going to scroll through and see maybe potentially what I can talk about today. So not sure if you've noticed on your Facebook feed, but more and more people are doing Facebook Live shows these days. So there's a lot of people, competing for your eyeballs as per normal. That's what ends up happening. A lot of marketers will typically wreck everything. They'll start doing something, and then they'll get more and more people will jump on, and eventually it will be all you're going to see is just people doing Facebook Live. And it'll eventually go the way that the post did, where you used to see everybody's posts, and then it tapered off where Facebook, allowed fewer and fewer people to actually post. So, or not that allowed them to post, but you would see fewer and fewer posts from people. Because your post would not reach everybody's news feed. It would only reach a small percentage. Right now, Facebook's giving a lot of attention to Facebook Live. So anyone that does anything Facebook Live, that's why you're seeing a lot of Facebook Live feeds in your news feed. However, anyone that will change over time. So just to let you know, you'll eventually stop seeing everybody's Facebook Live, and only the people that you want to see will you actually see in the future. So if you're just joining me, it's the Johnny McCabe Show. Anything Goes Friday. It's completely Q&A day. Last minute cancellation caught me off guard, and then client meetings this morning has me in a position where I don't really have a topic to talk about. And so instead of just canceling the show, I thought I'd come on and do any do a Q&A session. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, just let me know. Just type them in chat, and I'll do what I can do to answer your question. Hopefully they're within a topic that I have some expertise in, and you're not going to ask me about politics or religion, because those topics I don't have any expertise in. But if you have any business-related questions, type them in, and I'll do my best to get them answered. On today, Anything Goes Friday. So while I'm actually sitting here, I think I'm going to work on one of my clients' websites. I can do that, I guess. Maybe I should bring up another feed, and so you can actually see what I'm doing here. Let me see. Let me see where to go. I need to go in here. And screen capture. Doing? I know what to do. I need to go in here. That's where I need to go. If you have any questions, any comments, just let me know. It's Friday, Anything Goes on the Johnny McCabe Show. Last minute cancellation has caused me to have nothing to talk about, so I just opened up the Q&A. And if you have anything specifically you'd like to talk about, just let me know. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to be, instead of canceling the show, I decided that I would stay online. And so I may as well just do some work and answer some questions at the same time. So I just get a message from Joe. So I'm just going to respond to him. It's a problem when I have so many computers running around and so many screens. I have to look away for a second. So I just sent Joe a message, see if he wants to come on live and discuss it. Otherwise, we will touch base afterwards, and it will definitely help Joe out and help Joe's client out. So what was I in the process of doing? Oh, yes. I believe I was going to do some work while I'm waiting for you to ask me some questions. So it's Anything Goes Friday. If you have any questions that you would like to ask, just let me know. Anything open to general topics. Don't have a whole lot going on today. Last minute cancellation has caused me to not have anything prepared for today's show. So I'm just going to sit here and answer questions if anyone has any questions. If not, I'm just going to do some work. And I'll actually just show you what as I'm working, and I'll just pull it up on the big screen TV so you can actually see what I'm doing as I'm working. So just let me make that happen here. There we go. Let's see. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm actually working on someone's website. So you get to watch me work on somebody's website until somebody comes in and has some questions that I can answer. I'm just going to sit here and work on this website for one of my clients, getting ready for her book launch. So what I'm doing is just structuring it, posting in some copy, coming up with, trying to have it resonate with her ideal target market so that it brings them to take some sort of action. That's what I'm currently working on. And just had a text message. So this site is for my client Wendy, who's going to be launching her book on Thursday. Her book is all about how to eliminate pain and start living again. And let me see, we don't have the full cover up yet, but just let me see. Just let me go to so how to eliminate pain fast. Actually, the fast is not supposed to be there. How to eliminate pain and get back to living life again. With the subtitle being how to, this isn't the subtitle, this is more than the subtitle, but how to reduce inflammation and eliminate pain from arthritis, osteoarthritis, back pain, neck pain, carpal tunnel, and heal a sports injury quicker so that you can get back to playing with your children, your grandchildren, climbing stairs, going for a walk, going for a run, and even playing sports again, pain-free. So that's the subtitle of her book. So yeah. So this website is going to double for her book launch. So we'll be using this to launch her book. So this is where we're going to drive everybody on Thursday to go and click the button to buy from Amazon as well. It's going to be the main website where people are going to be able to buy the home unit. So they're going to get information about the home unit. A lot of the copy is going to speak directly to them because her ideal target market is people who actually suffer from a lot of pain. So chronic pain, pain that they're taking a lot of medications for, really debilitating, debilitating, I don't even think those are words, pain that really causes them a lot of grief in their life. They're not able to even walk stairs or just lift something. It's really, pain that's really debilitating. That's the word, debilitating pain. And her ideal target market's typically people in their 40s and 50s, a lot of them. So with this light therapy unit, it enables people to heal the inflammation, which is the root cause of a lot of people's pain. So the light actually penetrates the skin. Let me just read the copy. What does it say? This unique approach of using the home light therapy unit to heal the body begins at a foundation level, as well as taking a whole body approach to providing you with above average results that can last a lifetime. First developed over 30 years ago, light therapy uses a specific type of light that is able to penetrate the skin surface and underlying tissue so that it can help the body repair the damaged area and speed up the recovery process. This has been proven to be the most effective method for healing the body faster because it reduces the swelling from inflammation and eliminates the pain. The home light therapy unit has already helped thousands of people just like you, and it can help you too by eliminating the pain so that you're getting to the root cause of eliminating the inflammation. Oh my God, I can't even read. So that you're getting to the root cause of the pain and eliminating it. No longer requiring the use of pain medications daily so that you can stop the side effects, nausea, and stomach problems associated with taking too much medication. Returning your injured area back to normal so that you have full function of the joint or area while at the same time eliminating the pain. Improving your healing time and decreasing the swelling so that your body recovers quicker and you're able to eliminate the pain. You notice that there's a lot of eliminating the pain because these people, a lot of these people really are in so much pain on a daily basis that, surgery doesn't work, and taking the medication is really harming their stomach, causing some ulcers. So they're looking for a solution that is going to take away their pain. And the light therapy actually reduces the inflammation, which is right at the root cause of the problem. It really is what is causing a lot of the pain. So by reducing the inflammation, then they're able to reduce the amount of pain. So I'm currently working on this for a client and expect to have it done for this weekend. But it's Anything Goes Friday. If you have any questions, any comments, just let me know. Talking about anything and everything, nothing specific. But if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, any coaching questions, any marketing or business questions, just let me know. As mentioned, my client for today, last minute cancellation. And because of some client meetings this morning, I was unable to prepare for a show as I typically would just do a show and talk about a specific topic. I decided today just open it up to Q&A, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll do my best to answer them for you, and we'll go from there. So let's see what's going on in the Facebook world. I guess you're looking at my screen. You're seeing what I'm seeing. I forgot about that. Sorry. Let's see. Jason P. Jordan. So I was just going to talk a little bit about some of the upcoming episodes, not the show episodes, but just a couple of the events that I'm going to have coming on. As mentioned, next Thursday is going to be a book launch. I'm going to be doing with Wendy Zelmer. As of this morning, we're planning a book launch with Joe Bovino and his client on November 29th. So that'll be a 3-hour event prior to the show. And then Joe will come on during the show and talk about publishing a book. And as well, one of my other clients, Tori Kitagawa, she's just getting ready to launch her e-commerce site with selling her candles. And this weekend we'll be putting some finishing touches on some of the scripting and the packaging. But her formula, she has 3 candles that she's going to be launching. She's perfected the formula. It goes back to her Japanese roots. So we're really, coming up with stories behind each candle that relate to Japanese culture and the history of Japan, and what they use some of the candles for and things like that. So we're going to be tying in stories with every single candle. Right now she has 3 types of candles, 3 different scents. So we're going to be tying in stories, Japanese stories for each of these candles. So we're going to be creating those hopefully this weekend, and she's getting ready to launch, I believe, next week. So we're putting some finishing touches on the candle, on the packaging, on the messaging, and hopefully she launches next week, and she'll be coming on. We'll be doing a full 3-hour live event with her as well, probably on another Thursday, possibly the Thursday after Wendy's, where we'll actually do a launch of her e-commerce business. Even though it'll be up and running, but we'll do a 3-hour Facebook launch of her e-candle business, and we'll talk about the stories behind the candles, and you have the ability to purchase those candles. So looking forward to that. It's another one of my clients I'm working with. Coming next week, not starting next week, the second week of November is I'll be working with one of my other clients is Anutsa Bellissimo, and we're going to be producing a 4-part Facebook Live series for her. Once a week. It's going to be on Wednesdays. I think starting Wednesday, November the 9th is when it's going to start, and then she'll be doing it once a week for 4 weeks, and with the sole purpose of helping people and getting them to opt into her monthly coaching program, or online monthly coaching program, where she's going to help people with stress and anger issues in relationships, things to that nature. So that's something that you can look forward to in the month of November. It won't be on the exact same time as the John A. McCabe show. We'll be doing it at a different time. She'll be doing her own show. I probably not even going to be in the picture, other than I'll be the one producing the show, and I'll be creating everything for her and just bringing her up on camera. And even though we live in different countries, I'll be producing her show from here in Edmonton, and she'll be down in Arizona, and it'll look like the show is being produced right there beside her, but actually I'll be producing it from here, and all of the graphics and everything that's going on, she'll just be on camera, be her beautiful self, and talk about her subject matter, and then we'll try to get people to sign up for her monthly coaching program. So that's going to happen 4 weeks in November. So starting November 9th, and then every week, every Wednesday in November, we'll be producing that as well, outside of the John A. McCabe show. So just to let you know, some of the things that are coming on board next month. And I'm also looking for people to come on the show. So I'll be actively starting my recruitment starting today for people to be guests on the show for next month. And November will end the first half of the season for the John A. McCabe show. We'll finish up the last week of November, and we'll be going on hiatus for 2 months, and then we'll come back in February. And it'll probably be a reduced show. It won't be 5 days a week. It might be down to 2 days a week. But we're going to be continue on with the John A. McCabe show starting in February, and we'll run for another 3 months. So just to let you know what's in store for the upcoming episodes. And we'll continue to run them through Facebook Live until something changes. And I'm headed down to San Diego in December 6th to 8th. I'm headed down to the event that Ed Rush is putting on, Mike Koenigs and Ed Rush. If you joined us on Tuesday when Ed was on the show, you know that they're putting together a show for live casting, for streaming live through Facebook, through Wirecast, through Google, Wirecast, through YouTube Live, through Google, and just talking about the business of streaming live and how you can use it in your business. We're also getting into creating sales funnels as well as Facebook ads, things like that to help a business owner be able to grow and build their business using Facebook Live strategy or a live streaming strategy, which I've been using I started using live streaming back in 2012, dabbled in it. I did several live streams in my website, and I just came back full force. Last year I was doing live streaming webcasts, sales webcasts, and just get right on board in the end of August this year with the John A. McCabe Show, doing some pre-rehearsal, and then September we launched the John A. McCabe Show, and we've done, today is episode 43, I believe. Yeah, episode 43. So that's what's going on in my world in the John A. McCabe Show. So if it's something you have interest in, or if you're interested in having your own show or doing some live casting, or you're not sure where to get started, definitely reach out to me, connect with me through Facebook or the website johnamccabe.com, and we can definitely help you out and see what we can put together if you want to have your own show produced. But as mentioned, it's Friday, anything goes on the John A. McCabe Show. And today, due to a last-minute cancellation, I don't have any guests on, and I don't have any topic planned because I was busy this morning with some client meetings, so I was unable to put anything together. So if you have any questions, any comments, just let me know. I'm here until the top of the hour, so another 20 minutes for the show. But just let me know, and if you have any questions, and I'll do my best to answer them. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to go back and I was going to work on some my client's website. That was what I was going to do, right? Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. So the program I'm using, this is I'm building a website in WordPress, and I've installed the Optimize Press theme that enables me to use the Optimize Press builder. So I'm creating her website using Optimize Press, just in case you're wondering. So it has a live editor, as you can see. So I'm just creating the structure, building out the structure, as well as placing in some content for a website. And there's a lot of dead air. I just wondered how those radio DJs just keep talking and talking and talking with, I guess they have a plan for the day. I really don't have a plan for the day because my plan went haywire. My client canceled, and I had client meetings this morning, or my guest canceled. I had client meetings this morning, so I don't have anything planned for the show other than just opening up the question and answer. So there's not any questions coming in, so I don't have anything to answer. But if you have any questions, definitely leave them in Facebook chat, and I'll get to them right away. Other than that, I'm just going to work on my client's website, maybe. Actually, no, I don't even feel like working on that website. Let's close that out. Let's see. What's going on in today's world? Oh, what's Donald got to say in time? So if you're just joining me on today's John A. McCabe show, anything goes due to a last minute cancellation of my guest, and
I need to open.
Whoops. And because I had client meetings this morning, I had nothing planned for the show today. So if you're joining me, just if you have any questions, I've just opened it up to Q&A and general topics. So if you have any specific questions you'd like to ask, please feel free to type them in chat, and I'll do my best to get to them during what am I saying? I'll do my best to get to them during the show. If you're going to type in a question in chat, you're probably the only one on chat right at the moment, so I'll definitely get to your question. But just leave me a question, leave me a comment, and let's have a conversation. Today I have nothing planned during the show, so I'm just here to answer your questions, and if there aren't any questions, I'm just going to kill time throughout the show. You see, look to it. If I have anything I could talk about. I'm really talked out. I could talk about how much effort it goes into creating one of these shows. That's what I'm going to talk about. So typically I get up, some days I get up just around after 6, other days I don't get up till 8. It really depends on the day. But usually it's somewhere around the 7 o'clock range, 7 in the morning. I get up, have some coffee, make some breakfast, and usually within the hour I start to do some work. So that work entails typically doing some research on my guest for the day, coming up with, I have to create an intro. Well, just let me bring it up on screen exactly what I do every single day. Let me see. So you can see I create scripts. So these scripts are show scripts. So let's just go into give you an idea. Let's just open this up. Okay. So here is the script for last Tuesday's show. It was when Ed Rush was on the show. Let me change the zoom. There we go. So I plan out the show. So it's important for me to plan out the show, and I'll just talk a little bit about the structure of how I plan out the show. Okay. So the first thing I do is I click the Go Live button, and I go into Facebook to see that the live is actually enabled. So as soon as I see it on my Facebook feed, then I start the 1 minute and 5 second countdown timer. You'll see that at the beginning of every single show. And then right after the countdown timer starts a 30-second show intro. So that's the introduction that I had created, the video introduction I had created specifically for the show. And then what I do is I used to actually do this live and then do the switching. The reason I do some pre-recording now is because I'm a one-man show, and doing the switching is a little bit complicated. So just before the show starts, I'll actually just record this intro, and I do it typically just before the show starts. So I always start with the same first paragraph to identify what the show is and who the show is targeted to. So, hey, welcome to the John A. McCabe Show, and what the show is about. So it's all about accelerating your authority in your business or field of expertise. And we do that by helping. So basically, who do I help? Entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, and speakers. And how do I help them? I help them get seen, get heard, get noticed on any device, anywhere, anytime, as little as 15 hours, also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. So that's what the show is, what we're talking about, typically accelerating your authority, and who it's for: entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, speakers, and how do I help them. So all of that is in that one paragraph. And then I go through and write information about the guests. So it's taken, find stuff about their bio, and if I've actually met them, what type of relationship do I have? How did I meet them? Is there any funny stories? Things like that. So you'll see with this one, it's a one page. So typically I'll pre-record this just so it makes it easier for going to the show. See, Lockwood just came on, and he's late to the party. Well, Andy's not much. I can't say it's a party if I'm the only one here. So because my just to fill you in, last minute cancellation by my guest today, and I had client meetings set up this morning, so I was unable to. I'm unable to. You still weren't invited. You're invited every day. You don't get my posts on Facebook. Oh, I noticed that you're not seeing what I'm seeing, so I have to go in and change my feed here. Just bear with me for a second. So, oops. What am I doing? I need to do this. Let me go back here. There we go. Now you get to see what I'm looking at. You're still mulling over the hair product question I asked about yesterday. Well, I'm telling you, it's still, my hair's gotten a little bit longer. I need to go for a haircut, but here's the problem. My hairdresser is out of commission for about 5 weeks. She just lost her baby, unfortunately. She was just pregnant, not too far along, and had a miscarriage. So her doctor told her she's not allowed to work for 5 weeks. So that was right around the same time as I needed a haircut. So I have not yet gone to find out a new hairdresser yet. So it's like, I don't know what to do. Do I wait another 5 weeks? Then I'll start looking like Ed Rush, who just let his hair just go, everywhere. But no, I need to get a haircut. So yeah, thanks for that. So anyway, I'm talking about the show prep, what I do to get ready for a show, why I didn't just quickly throw on a show today when my guest canceled. And even though I had meetings this morning, I'm going through what goes through what it takes to actually put on this show. So as mentioned, I have hit the go live button. I have a 1 minute and 5 second countdown timer, a 30-second intro, and then I pre-record this intro about the guest. I just find it makes it a little bit easier for me to run the show. This one is a little bit shorter than normal because I actually brought in a 2 minute and 30-second video that Ed has. So I brought that in to help me introduce the the show. And I was just reading Andy Lockwood's comment. He says he doesn't watch hippie shows on Facebook. Well, still think I'm quite a ways away from being a hippie, but it's getting longer. So then from there, it's when I do the transition. So I transition to me being live. So back to the double shot. This is where the guest is on camera. So this is the shot that you're seeing right now with the screen, and inside the actual screen is where the guest would appear. So I pull in their Skype inside that TV screen that you're actually seeing the text. And you can see that I actually have scripted it out. I find that for myself, because there's so much, because I do this different guests all the time, it's easier for me to actually go off a script, at least having something that I can refer back to. I may not read it word for word, but have something that I can go back to on a regular basis throughout the course of the show. And it also keeps me in line with my timelines, because you'll notice that I place estimated times here. So this is at about 1:06 Mountain Standard Time. So about 6 minutes into the show, this is where I'm at. And then I go, I talk about Ed a little bit, talk about the guests a little bit more, reintroduce them. Then I say, hey, and ask for some likes. We'll do some general chat. And then we'll do the speed round of questions. And then back to the audience. I'm talking to the audience again, asking them to like the show. Sorry, I just had something ping in my ear, so I was looking to see if there was a new message, but on Facebook. Sorry, a new oh, Barry just liked the show. There we go. So you can see that, typically I want to get through this in about 6 minutes. Will bring me to where I actually get into talking to the guests and asking them questions. So the first 12 minutes or so are spent just introducing the guests, talking about the show, getting to know them a little bit more, talking with the audience, seeing who's online, asking them to please like, share the video, share the feed, like and love into what you're watching. And then approximately 12 minutes in, I reintroduce Ed again. So if you're just joining me, I'm speaking with, and then I reintroduce him. Now the reason I do that, you're going to see this several times throughout the actual script, is because I'm creating a clear spot where my outsourcers know where to edit the video. So they know that every time it starts with, if you're just joining us, I'm speaking with, whenever I start that sentence, they know to cut it just before that. So you can tell I just looked up and I just read one of Andy Lockwood's comments again, because for no reason, I just started laughing. So Andy, if you don't see it, Andy asked me, do you always hear noises or voices inside your head? Thank God they're not yours. Thank God it's not your voice inside my head. But it's because I have my CIA earpiece in, smart ass. And it's plugged into my computer, so when there's noises in my computer, I can hear it in my head. Anyway, so if you're just joining us, I'm speaking with, and that's the clear indication to the editor that this is a clip. So I introduce, ask you if you have any questions, type them in Facebook chat. I ask them about an origin story, and then I get into the first question, and then Ed answers it. And typically each clip has two questions in a lot of cases. So a question and answer, a question and answer. But I keep an eye on the time, because if I ask the question and I ask one question and the time is over 1 minute and 20 seconds, just when he finishes answering the first question, then I know that a lot of cases I'm not going to ask the second question, or I have to reintroduce the guest and then go back and ask this question again. It really depends on how important that question is to the flow of the conversation, because what I try to do when I create these, come up with questions, is take you, the viewer, through a logical progression, and coming to, in Ed's case, what day was Ed on? think it was on a Tuesday, business strategy. So it was about being a consultant, how to grow your consulting business. So, it was important to get some background. Typically, the first couple of questions is more about their background, just so you get to know who they are. A lot of times, if you're just watching the show and you don't know who my guest is, it's important to have sort of laying that foundation. And then you can see, again, if you're just joining me, I'm speaking with another clear indication of my editor to edit it, to begin it again, and then another 2 questions, 2 answers. And then we're up to a minute. The time is 1:29 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. And this continues on. I think there's 5 different groups of 2 questions before we get to the end. And then we have my closing, where I thank the guests for being on and indicate that, we'll put all the links in the comment section. And then have closing remarks. Now, I would do closing remarks different for every show, but right now I'm just using the same closing remarks on every show. Basically, it's a call to action. That being, I want you to connect with me through Facebook, or I want you to connect with me through the website to find out more information about how you can accelerate your authority in your business or field of expertise, or how it is that you see that I could help you with your business. So the closing remarks are always a call to action, talking about business, talking about making more money, talking about reaching freedom, things like that. So in talking about the call to action, I just noticed the time is 1:59. How time flies when I actually have something to talk about. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know if this is, let me get a shot just before I leave. I'm going to see if I can get a shot of what I actually, let's see if I can bring that up. Andy Falco joining me, and I'm just closing off, Andy. It was Q&A, and I just had Lockwood irritate me for the last 30 minutes, but other than that, really not much action going on. What's with the black shirt? Oh, it's Anything Goes Friday, Andy. That means that I don't have to wear my fuchsia shirt today, because it's Anything Goes Friday. So what I'm trying to do right now is show you what my screen looks like. I was just going to sign off, but for some reason it's not pulling into the feed, because I was just going to show you the behind the scenes, my Wirecast. Now normally it works, but of course when I'm trying to do it, it's not working. Yes, Falco, I'm wearing pants today. Although with my set, you would never know that if I wear pants or not, because you only see from my waist up. So, but rest assured, I'm wearing pants today, and there's nobody underneath the table doing things to me. And Lockwood, my presence is a major improvement. Yeah. You're a big bonus on the show, Andy. Lockwood. If it weren't for you, there wouldn't be a show, so, you know. I don't know. I'm going to give up on this, I think. it's not doing what I want it to do. So with that, I am going to way too much info, I know. With that, I think it's time to close out the show for today and take the weekend off and find myself some new guests for next month. 67% of show participants are named Andy. Today they are. The desk looks like kid furniture. Yeah, it's because it's virtual. I can make it bigger if you want. What are you wearing for Halloween? You see it, Andy. This is my Halloweeny face. I typically scare people off with this face. So your Lockwood's available for guest appearance every day. Well, you make an appearance every day in the chat room, and you keep things lively. So if you want to be on the show, just tell me what you want to talk about, and I'll consider it. But anyway, I was going to close out the show. I was going to show you the close. So it's pre-recorded, and so that's it for today. Anything goes Friday. And I look forward to seeing you guys again on Monday for another great episode of John A. McCabe Show, where I'll actually have a topic, I'll have a guest, and it'll be much more entertaining. All right, have a great weekend, everybody. See you on Monday. Well, thanks for joining me on today's John A. McCabe Show, where we work with entrepreneurs, business owners, authors, experts, and speakers get seen, get heard, get noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device. Now, also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. Now, if you're someone who's looking to take your business to the next level and want to get some coaching advice, why not apply to be a guest on today's show? Now, for most entrepreneurs, we want to create a life of our own, create our own path, and do what we can to reach our own desired outcome, which is generally freedom. Freedom to choose what we want to do, when we want to do it, and with whom we want to do it. A life that's full of options and choices, where we worry less about money and more about the quality of time that we spend with others. Now, a great way to make that happen is to leverage other people's knowledge, time, and skill sets. Step one to reaching our freedom life is to realize that you can't do it alone. Working with a coach or being involved in masterminds is a great way for entrepreneurs to move their business forward. Now, a coach can help you shorten the time frame to get you from where you are to where you want to be, while being part of a mastermind is meant to bring entrepreneurs together, all with the goal of helping each other move forward with their business. Now, the second step to creating the life you envision for yourself as an entrepreneur is to implement systems into your business so you can streamline your operations, leverage systems, and free up your time to focus on your family, having fun, and the highest leverage activities in your business. You know, the activities that get you the biggest return on your time invested, the ones that truly make you money. Now, sometimes we just don't know what systems we need, how to implement those systems, or even have the time to find out what is needed. Now, working with a coach or consultant that understands, uses, and specializes in systems that can streamline your operations can help save you time, aggravation, and make you a lot more money. Now, for example, having a system or strategy that allows you to leverage just 15 hours of your time into enough repurposed content to get you seen, get you heard, get you noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device is a great example of leverage. Now, just imagine a system where you invest just 15 hours of your time, and the end result is you're a #1 best-selling author. You have enough content that's going to get you seen, get you heard, get you noticed anywhere, anytime, on any device. You have a successful podcast. Now, it's automatically attracting more attention, giving more value, and generating more leads, which enables you to attract an abundance of paying customers. Now, this is also known as the Authority Acceleration Blueprint. Now, to find out more about the Authority Acceleration Blueprint coaching program or mastermind, then contact me via my website at johnamccabe.com or connect with me through my show's Facebook page. Now, again, thank you for joining us on today's show, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show when I have another great guest on discussing their business and accelerating their authority. So have yourself an amazing day, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon.